Stratified squamous. It's staying kind of dark purple there. There's a glare on it for that. Okay. And then right underneath the stratified squamous, what's this layer of connective tissue called? Lamina propria. Okay, it's a loose connective tissue. And then you start transitioning into areas of the very small muscle, muscularis mucosae. Okay, that's the thin area of smooth muscle cells. And you can see the flat nuclei in there, right? Very long cells, flat. Okay, so it goes stratified squamous, then lamina propria is connective tissue. That's why it's not staining as dark. Then you have the muscularis mucosae. So all three of those layers are the mucosa layer, okay, the innermost layer. And then we have the submucosa, which is really distinct in the esophagus. All of these are the esophageal glands. They release mucus, which will bind the food as it goes down the esophagus.
No.
Yep, all of these, they're kind of pinched together, but all of these are the glands, okay?
Glands.
Esophageal glands of the submucosa. You'll see that on the list, okay?
Okay.
They're going to be right underneath the muscularis mucosae, right, that thin area of muscle. And then you have the large muscle layer, two of them, okay? After we kind of get out the glands. It's going to stain darker, okay? So all of this is going to be muscle, okay? The reason why it looks different, because you have circular versus longitudinal sections of muscle, okay? So this is actually looking into the fibers, okay? Like you're looking at the end of your pencil, right? They're going this way back in, so you don't see the length to them. Okay? But if you keep scrolling, you'll see more and more
Strips
of the longitudinal. Okay? Basically, the muscularis externa is going to stain pretty dark pink. Okay, so that's all the muscle. Okay? You don't have to distinguish circular versus longitudinal as long as you know muscularis externa. And then the outermost is connective tissue. What's that called?
adventitia.
Adventitia. All of that. Okay. That's the furthest away from the stratified squamous. It's always going to be on the outside of the big muscularis externa. Okay?
This is under the blue stripe?
No, it's the yellow stripe actually. Yeah, so you can see it even more clearly. I just wanted to get a general idea of the layers. Okay. So this is the esophagus. Okay, so stratified squamous, lamina propria, muscularis mucosae, and then you have the big glands, right?
Esophageal glands.
Submucosa. We scroll down, right? And that's a blood vessel you see every so often there.
That's a submucosa. That's
This is all submucosa up here?
Yeah.
Yeah, all those glands. Still
okay.
submucosa. Yeah.
What's the thing underneath the submucosa? Like this. What's
This is going to be a muscle, muscularis externa.
that's still muscularis externa.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
You see some spaces, there's some blood vessels in here,
Oh, okay.
and some connective tissue binding the two muscle groups together.
That circle of cells up when you go back up, is that stratified squamous?
What,
She
this?
said it's a blood vessel.
Yeah, this is a blood
Okay.
vessel.
Okay.
Wait, can you show the submucosa again? Sorry, it's the little.
The place with the glands.
And that's just mucus.
Mucus glands, yep. They'll release that onto the surface to bind the food for lubrication going down to your stomach. Yep, so this is the esophagus.